Hey guys, it's Tony. Good morning. So I had no idea that this ticker was as popular as it actually is until my Patreon members told me. I wasn't really looking into DWC at all, like ever, um, until my Patreon members told me today how big it's actually moving and how much demand there actually is. So I'm assuming there's a crap ton of volume in this, right? Um, but pre-market, Trump's. I think this is Trump's ticker, right? I think something about his own social media and stuff. It's up from $83 to pre-market $100, and I think at peak it was like at $120, which I do think it's going to $120 this week. I'll be completely honest, just based on the volume and the demand of this that I've seen, I do think it's going to $120. It actually already passed its peak highs of its peak high close, right? Of 80, what is this? $94? What was peak high over here? High 175. I can see it going back to 175, man. I can honestly see it going back to 175. Where's DWAC? Let's look at this. Yeah, see, I actually thought DWAC was going back up here back in December. So I was wrong about it squeezing that hard. It took a little bit longer for it to do that. But where is yeah, no, I there's definitely gonna be a gap. So overall, I'm gonna be bearish of it coming down to the downside, but I think it could keep running. I mean, I think as of right now, it's going to 123, right? Because that's where previous support is. I think if it passes or if it ends up closing above 123.75, I think there's a really, really, really good chance of it continuing its run. Um, Let me see. Where's the next stop for this guy? We can probably wow, that's a really if it ends up closing above that wick high right here, 175. Next stop, you can see a run up another $100 to 276. That's actually pretty incredible. Yeah, I mean, if it closes above 123, like a full daily, full 4 hour bullish candle, I can definitely see it wicking back up to 174. And with the demand that it has right now, I think the demand is continuous. So you still actually have the actual release of the platform. I think that would be a good time to sell. So when it actually gets released, like officially, I think that's when you should sell partly. But this thing looks like it can keep running. I think it's going to touch 120-ish this week. And I think there's definitely other catalysts for this platform. So I think even now, it's a good time to get into digital world acquisition. I think I might buy some calls for this, man. Honestly, I have like 4 shares on Webull for GameStop. I think I might sell those and just switch to calls for DWAC because I think there's a really good chance that it runs up to 120. So that's absolutely insane. But yeah, just really quickly updating you guys on DWAC pre-market 102, which is absolutely ridiculous, honestly. Look at that. Jesus, that's that's like a 30% bump. But yeah, DWAC, way more volume than I thought it was going to have. I think it's going to 123. If it closes above that, it's going to 175. If it closes above 175, it'll probably run to 275. So there's a lot of things coming up on this, and I think it's a really good I think it's going to keep pushing. But overall, I'm going to be bearish because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a very big gap created here, right? There's going to be a gap from $84 all the way up to like $101. So if the gap gets filled today or tomorrow, I would definitely be interested in buying a bunch of calls. I don't know how often it takes for this to get filled, but I'd buy maybe like a month or two calls out because I think DWAC can definitely run a lot higher. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.